Imagine you wake up one day, stranded in the middle of nowhere, perhaps a forest, and as you start walking around to find civilization, you slowly start to realize that there is no one. It's just you and the trees in this desolate forest, having to survive against the elements with the only resources available to you being sticks and stones. When night falls, you start to realize that you aren't alone anymore. There are monsters lurking in the dark, such as mutant spiders and zombies. You hide in your barely stable shelter, questioning if this is real or if it's just a dream. My name is Casper, and today I'm going to be talking about the unexpected horror of Minecraft. So grab a snack or a drink and let's get right into it. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this, then you've most likely played Minecraft, or at least know what it is. It's a 3D survival game where you build shelter, farm, mine ores, kill monsters, and eventually defeat the final boss. But we aren't here to talk about the fundamentals of Minecraft. We are here to talk about the horror of Minecraft. Now, on paper, Minecraft isn't necessarily a horror game, nor does it exactly feel like one. But if you actually think about it and truly soak in the raw elements of Minecraft, then you will slowly realize that there are plenty of horror aspects in the game. When was the last time you played Minecraft without commentary or music in the background? Probably a long time, since I'm sure most of you know how boring Minecraft can get without any outside entertainment. However, if you just turn off that podcast or that one song you're listening to and just listen to the Minecraft ambience, then you might realize how creepy Minecraft truly is. You spawn in the world and the silence is deafening, only broken by the sound of your footsteps, but it still feels so silent. No sound of wind or water, but especially no sound of people. It's just you, and even though you already know this, if you take some time to think about it, it truly does feel unsettling. You're in this world that is seemingly infinite, and yet there's no one in sight. It's just you and some occasional animals. This alone is honestly really creepy and can even induce a sense of paranoia, as if you're being watched, even though that really isn't possible. The only time you even find other civilization in the Minecraft world is when you occasionally stumble across a village where there are villagers, but even this isn't solace, as they don't even speak to you. They just stare at you. And the state of their village indicates that they're very clearly underdeveloped, as if they're living in the Middle Ages, which alone feels off-putting and makes you realize you aren't even in a familiar time frame. The only communication you can make with the villagers is trading, and eventually you stop viewing the villagers as other sentient humans and more so just tools to get items that you want. The only civilization in Minecraft are people who are stuck to certain rules for trading, and that's it. It feels like you're the only one with consciousness, and the other people around you are just programmed to follow a rule and stay within the village, which is true because it is still just a video game. But just think about it if it was real life. If you woke up one day in the Minecraft world, this would be extremely frustrating and unsettling, to be around the only living beings that are supposed to be relatable and give you solace, yet not being able to communicate with them outside of trading. It makes you feel alone, even though you are surrounded by other human beings. Once you realize that there is no real civilization, you stop looking for it and just try your best to survive alone. Now, because of the dreadful loneliness and paranoia that Minecraft delivers, the community actually decided to add a hoax to Minecraft to make it more scary. The hoax is the infamous Herobrine. Now, I'm sure most of you know about Herobrine. He was known to haunt Minecraft worlds and watch the player as they mindlessly build and gather resources. And who can forget this infamous video of the first documented Herobrine sighting?
Do we need more wood or... Oh, another player. I'll check them out later. Wait a minute, I'm in single player. What?
Now, obviously, Herobrine isn't real, and it was just made up by the community to scare some people. But it worked. I remember being a young child playing Minecraft with my siblings and actually believing that Herobrine was in our world for some odd reason. Herobrine is genuinely creepy to me because it feeds into the paranoia that Minecraft loneliness creates. It isn't super extreme with jump scares or loud noises. He's simply just there, watching you with his soulless, pure white eyes. What makes this even creepier is the fog in Minecraft. In older versions of the game, there was a lot of fog, and this actually created a creepy atmosphere. It just makes the paranoia even worse, making the visuals more gray and dark. The older versions of the game are definitely a lot more creepier than the current versions, as the current versions are a lot more vivid and has more mechanics, whereas the older versions were a lot more gray, foggy, and bare bones. But arguably, the creepiest aspect of Minecraft are the caves and the cave noises. Picture this. You are walking in a pitch black cave. The only light source is your limited supply of torches, and you have one goal in mind: to get ores. But as you keep going down the cave, you start to actually question if this trip is really worth it. You start feeling even more paranoid than you were before on the surface. You don't know what is ahead of you, and there are possible monsters lurking in the dark, ready to attack you. But you start to gain a bit of confidence as you walk further into the cave, and then, out of nowhere, you hear this. This is the infamous Minecraft cave noise, and there are even more than just one. There's a variety of them. Mojang, the studio that created Minecraft, for some reason decided to add this terrifying ambience specifically for the caves. They knew that you would feel even more paranoid and vulnerable in the caves, and they fed into that by adding these cave noises, just to keep you on your toes. Now, personally, I remember actually leaving Minecraft worlds over these noises when I was a kid, and they're probably what led me to believe Herobrine was haunting my world. Now, something that is related to caves is Disc 11. Disc 11 is personally the creepiest thing Minecraft has ever delivered. Imagine you're in your cozy Minecraft home, and your friend tells you he has an absolute banger he wants to play. So you tell him, sure, go ahead. And he inserts his mysterious Disc 11 into the jukebox. And Yeah, pretty creepy. This is obviously interpreted to be a man running in a cave, hence the stone footsteps and the reverb that is being emitted from his footsteps. The man then takes a moment to pause, and to me it sounds like he is lighting a flint and steel. It then sounds like he is flipping through pages of a book, just to start running again, until the recording comes to an abrupt stop, as if he was being chased and he finally got caught. What's even creepier is that this is exactly what Minecraft would sound like if you were mining in real life. The thing about this disc is, it's a complete mystery. There's no direct answer to what the man from the disc was running from, and there's no direct answer as to why Mojang even added this disc. It's just there for horror aspect. This disc is an unsolved mystery. But it isn't just disc 11. There's another creepy disc in the game. Disc 13. Now I won't play the whole thing as it is 3 minutes and it's pretty repetitive, but I will play the main part. It isn't as creepy as disc 11, but it certainly is still very scary. However, there's one more disc. Disc 5. Take a listen. The creepy ambience that these 3 discs create are unsettling, but we'll never know why they're in the game. But that almost makes it even creepier. There's no explanation, they're just there, leaving us to ponder as to why they're here, but we will never have a direct answer. The mystery of these 3 discs doesn't end here though, as if you play all 3 of them at the exact same time, it kind of sounds like they're in sync, like they're meant to be played at the same time. This is a video by Enkvidurat, I think that's how you pronounce it, sorry if I butchered that, where they played all 3 discs at the same time, and here it is. I will leave the link in the description if you want to listen to the whole thing, but that was pretty much the main focal point, and it is terrifying. Okay, enough cave talk. Let's mine back to the surface. Let's talk about the Minecraft world itself. The most notable thing about it is that it is infinite. Well, kinda. It isn't quite infinite as there is a world border, but it is still massive, which alone is panic-inducing because of apeirophobia. I mentioned apeirophobia in my liminal horror video. It is essentially the fear of infinity, and Minecraft delivers exactly that. As you could walk for hours, even days, and still meet no end. It truly makes you feel insignificant in this infinite world. So this panicky apeirophobia, mixed with the dreadful loneliness, paranoia, and the inaccessible human communication, that is the unexpected horror of Minecraft. Again, Minecraft isn't meant to be a horror game. It's meant to be a PG-13, simple survival game. But if you just actually take some time to look, you will notice the creepier aspects of the game. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing as it helps the growth of this channel a lot. And go ahead and give this video some interaction by liking it and commenting, letting me know what you thought of it. And also let me know if there are any creepy topics you would like for me to cover on this channel, and I might consider it. But with that being said, have a great day or night, and goodbye.